This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the first video of August 2023. Before I start, can I just say thank you very much for supporting the channel, watching the videos, liking the videos when you actually do. We're not buying any likes or anything. You like them, you like them. Thank you for subscribing when you choose to. It's all very much appreciated. Right, what we've got coming up for you today is I'm going to start to take a look at the list of possible 2-year-olds that I've got in my notebook. And we're going to start by looking at 2 of them today. Before that, Classic Watch 2024 has actually been launched. There's not many horses on it yet. Just a quick update of what happened with all our other sites that we will have more information on soon in due course. If people are on my if people check out my Facebook or my Twitter, they will see the site addresses. But it's classicwatch2024.great/site.net. You know, we've had to go on to subdomains now, is the short answer, following the attack on Freenom by what seems to be everybody on the planet. But we're just, the site is there, the site is ready. And for next season's classics, all things being equal, this is where some of these 2-year-olds might end up. I'm thinking of starting in Australia. Australian 3-year-old season started yesterday, the 1st of the 8th. You know, I might stick an Australian page on there just to keep it ticking over until the first 15. Well, we did 15 last year. The first 15 are whittled down at the end of the 2022 season. It's only August, you know, we've got 3 or 4 months at least yet. It's just a matter of accumulating horses in videos like this and then hopefully seeing how they pan out. But it's classicwatch24.great/site.net. And the first horse of the 2 we're going to take a look at in this video is Bellezza. I mean, this horse is fascinating. I really do like this one. You know, it's by Siuni, who seems to be one of the in vogue sires at the moment. It's out of a Galileo mare as well. You know, this horse has got a fascinating pedigree. It covers all the bases I look for. Decent group winning horses in the immediacy of the dams, the second, the third, or even ideally the first dam. And what's more, there is some superbly fascinating horses as the further people go back into the pedigree as well. You know, this could be a good horse, hopefully, is what I'm saying. Connections took out the Irish 1,000 guineas last year with a horse I wasn't with, Homeless Songs. I've been with plenty of these horses in the past, not necessarily off this line, normally Polished Gems and that. So we will see how we get on with Bellezza. If people look at the pedigree of Bellezza, which we will do quickly, they will see that she is in fact family 9F. Very fascinating pedigree. I'm going to show you some of the pedigrees and the horses at the moment. We can look at the immediate pedigree though by looking at the dam of the horse, Terrific, by Galileo, out of a dam called Shadow Son, trained by Aidan O'Brien. Unfortunately, wasn't really a stakes performer, winner of 2 of her 7 races. The best she could manage was the 3rd in a listed race at Navan. She was 3rd in the Salsable Stakes, where they are saying that was also her best run of her career, where she ran to a mark of 96 in 7 starts. It looked so promising on her first 2 of her first 3 starts, didn't it? You know, where she won. And then as soon as she stepped up into listed company and above, she was exposed somewhat. In the shed, well, hit and miss really, more of an hit at the minute. A horse called Tough Talk, rated 100. A horse that was rated 20 times and winning 4, called Tranchi is the best of them, rated 108. You know, I'm hoping that this horse will prove to be a lot better than both of those 2, but time will tell. You know, it'll be a sad day for Terrific if it isn't. because I don't think I'll be following many more because this line is perfect. You know, we've got a good sire on it as well, Siuni. Right, we're going to go take a look again now at a couple more horses that are in the pedigree, I think, before we need to really just look at the horse win. The second dam, sorry, was a horse called Shadow Song. She only won one of 6 starts in Ireland. But what she is, she's also the dam of 2 very good horses. Jan Vermeer was rated 118 at his best. Well, they are saying that was when he was third in the 2010 Irish Derby behind Kate Blanco. And he also ran to 118 when winning the 2010 Gallinule Stakes as well. He was fourth in the Derby behind Workforce of that year as well in 2010. And he was also deemed to have run to 118 when he won his Group 1 race in 2009 H2, where he took out the Criterium International at St. Cloud. Good horse. Another one that is Together. This one is a dam, winner of 3 of her 16 starts. You'll see that she was rated just a couple of pounds below Jan Vermeer at 116, which they are saying was on her last run when she won the 2011 Challenge Cup Stakes at Keeneland in America. Like I said, running to a mark of 116. She was also third in the Group 1 First Lady Stakes in the Group 1 First Lady Stakes at Keeneland. She was also second behind Emulus in the 2011 Matron Stakes. She was also second in the 2011 Irish 1,000 Guineas. And she was also second in the 2011 UK 1,000 Guineas. You know, multiple Group 1 placed, Group 1 winning filly. 2, her form was quite good as well. She was placed in the Fillies Mile of 2010, beating the neck behind White Moonstone, as well as winning the Group 3 2010 Silver Flash Stakes as well. Very good horse. Very good horse in the paddock. She did okay. The best is 104 rated Battle of Jericho, and also a horse called Earring, rated 104. But again, you know, look at the stallion she's had. People could be right, could be fair in expecting better from these dams. Bellezza is a key horse for this line. Not really done much on this line before, but you'll see that some of them have got great form and average breeding, you know, which is worrying. Like we've looked at the third dam, Shadow Song. We'll take a look at a few more before we go all the way back on the Legacy site and then watch it win. Even in Air is the third dam. You'll see they're telling us that she is unraced. The fourth dam was foaled in 1977. So it's quite an old school pedigree, this. Nellie Forbes won 1 out of 2 races, although she did cost $275,000 as a yearling. It was when we went further back, though, on this line, and we got on a horse called Nellie Morse and Nellie Flag, you know, which would be the 8th dam of this horse, when things got very interesting. You'll see that Nellie L and Nellie Morse in 1921 and Nellie L in 1940. Both classic winners. Nellie L foaled in 1940. She won the 1943 Kentucky Oaks, and she also won the Acorn Stakes, winner of 8 out of her 22 races. And Nellie Morse foaled in 1921, was the winner. She's a champion, 3-year-old filly, of 1924. Don't bother telling us the races she won, will you? And 1921, go back to Nellie Moore. She'll see that she was, in fact, the Preakness winner against the Colts of 1924. You'll see some very nice horses as well, scattered among the time between, say, the dams we've looked at and over 100 years ago. Horses like Bold Forbes, superb horse, winner of 13 of 18 races, nearly over $500,000. Winner of the Saratoga Special Group 2 at 2, Kentucky Derby winner and Belmont winner at 3, as well as the Wood Memorial. Third in the Preakness. The horse nearly did the Triple Crown. Very good horse. And stallion. Drain the Clock is one that we found on the Aryan site, which is a stallion that is currently in use, which is on this line. You'll see there the Evening Air is the 4th dam of this horse, Drain the Clock. I think she was the 3rd dam of Belezza. Drain the Clock won the Woody Stevens at 3. It also won the Swale and the Bay Shore at 3 as well. And is it at stud, a Group 1 winner. Other horses we looked at, Vega, 300 million yen. This horse won Vega out in Japan, winner of 4 out of 9 starts. It won the Japanese Oaks, it won the Japanese 1,000 Guineas, and it also won the Tulip Show as well. 1993, best 3-year-old filly, and also didn't know that at the time. This is why these sites are so useful. It's also the dam of Admire Vega, the 1999 Japanese Derby winner, and Admire Don, the 2-time Japanese champion dirt horse. I think that should say, unless there is an award in Japan called the Darts horse because it's quick, which is possible. But I'm going to say that is a typo of some description. That's interesting. That is, because they're not on the site. Which means that sadly, I think it's sad. That's when the lady must have passed away, because she was so thorough. She'd have put that Derby winner on in 1999. I would be absolutely certain of that. Another good one in Japan was Shadai Sophia, winner of 227 million yen. Not as prolific, winner of only 6 of her 24 starts. She won the Japanese 1,000 Guineas as well, and she all sadly broke down on the track in the Swan Stakes of 1985. But on her day, Japanese 1,000 Guineas winner. Other horses I found towards the back of it were, when we went back to the other horse, 1921 horse, Jilbab, winner of 3 of her 9 starts out in the States when owned by Godolphin. She won the 2002 Coaching Club American Oaks, and she was also 3rd in the Cotillon Handicap, a race which is now a Grade 1, I think. She was decent though on her day, Group 1 winner. And Bet Twice was another one that we found, winner of over $3.3 million. Foaled in 1994, winner of 10 of 26 starts. It won the Washington Futurity at 2. It also won the Laurel Futurity at 2. 2 Group 1 races. At 3, it won the Belmont, won the Haskell, Fountain of Youth, Pimlico Special Handicap, Kentucky Derby and Preakness runner-up. We've now got 2 very close Triple Crown horses on this line, haven't we? Wow. Now, what a horse this could be, Belezza. I'm excited. This is a good one. I knew it was when I've looked at them before, you see, before I had them on the list. But it's been over 3 or 4 weeks since I've had a look at it. The horse won in July the 13th. It's my mum's birthday. And I had a look at it then because I actually looked at it on the day. I thought, yeah, this one might be all right if it wins, and it did. There's another one in the race that was half decent, but that didn't win. So hopefully that will one day, and we can pick that one up as well. But yeah, what an impressive horse this is, without a shadow of a doubt. We look at Drain the Clock, available for $10,000 in 2023. No horses on the ground as of yet. This is his first year of stud duty, so hard to say what's going to happen with the horse. You have to say that it looks a very good horse, and there's plenty of good horses quite close to this line to make Bellezza definitely worth chancing, in my view. The horse done absolutely nothing wrong, winner with one run out of one win. I mean, if we're not going to chance this, what are we going to chance at this stage of the season? The pedigree's there. It's just a matter of the horse running up to it. It's just a shame that some, like we've looked at out of the first two dams, and also out of Terrific, and Together, who was a full sister, to the dam. So some haven't, so people need to tread with trepidation, I think, with this horse until it gets to a certain level, until it proves it, really. Until it proves it's a bit better than all them 104s that we've seen, 108, 104s that we've seen, these sort of horses. Until it proves, until it puts in 112, 114 run, then once it's done that, I think people know. Still got it to do yet. Next time out, maybe. The horse is entered. Let's have a look where the horse is entered. It's entered in the 19th of August at the Debutante Stakes Group 2. I mean, it's got a Group 2 pedigree, hasn't it? But these trainers and owners, why don't they just go for a listed race and then a Group 3 first? If it wins a Group 2, it'll have a group penalty in a Group 3. But without a doubt, if they're looking for a Group 1 on its third run, then the Debutante Stakes looks to be the place. It's always a decent race. And then she's entered the 10th of September later. The plan is mapped out. Entered for the Moyglass Stud Stakes, which is their own race on the 10th of September. Sometimes people just need to wait and be patient. We've looked at the pedigree of the horse. Is it going to pay us? Is it going to pay us? This is a fascinating stage of the season, isn't it? So many horses like this. Which ones are going to do the job? Right, they all go into, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Bellezza. Let's have a look at the horse win, and then we'll move on to the second of these videos, because it's actually the Sussex Stakes in 8 minutes. Goodwood. I wouldn't mind watching that, so let's crack on.
Commentary, that one our first with Jerry.
That off in race 1, over 7 furlongs, the Irish EBF 2-year-old filly's maiden. It's Brilliant, you're shading it in the early stages from on the inside, Navassa Island, followed by Glortira and Bellezza next, with Style in mid-division. Maple Stars on the outside of Time Will Tell, followed by Andalusian Star with a couple of lengths back to Glimmerglass and Soirée Dansante. Just over 5 furlongs to go, and it is Brilliant just in front of the nose bandit Navassa Island, a break of a length and a half to Glortira in third, and fourth is Bellezza, being followed just outside the last half mile by Maple Star, and then with Style and Time Will Tell and Andalusian Star. Glimmerglass last but one, and the back marker is Soirée Dansante. Coming up to the halfway stage, little has changed in the order. It is Brilliant and Gavin Ryan by a length to Navassa Island and Declan McDonough. Driven hard in third place is Glortira and Rory Cleary with a break of 2 to 3 lengths to Bellezza, and then with Style and Maple Star, and on the inside Andalusian Star, then Glimmerglass, Time Will Tell and Soirée Dansante. Straightening at the 2, and it is Brilliant with on the rail Navassa Island. These continue first and second, couple of lengths in front of Glortira. Trying to stay on is Bellezza on the outside with a gap to with Style. Navassa Island on the inside in a duel with Brilliant, but here comes Bellezza, who's cutting them down with every single stride, and it's Bellezza and Colin Keane getting on top. Glortira is coming home late in the pace. That will see her in a second. Brilliant third, disappointing in fourth, Navassa Island.
I mean, we're going to review these races by fair use, as we're allowed to do. I mean, people can't knock that form, can they? I mean, the further it went, the more experience it got, the more the penny dropped. And it's impossible not to think that Jer Lyons could have a decent horse there in Bellezza. Very good indeed. The second horse we're going to take a look at in the video is the Andrew Baldwin trained Arabic Legend, winner of the 7th furlong maiden at the Newmarket July meeting. People will see when I looked at it, it was a no-brainer to follow this one, really. because we kind of already have the video done for it. It's actually a full brother, to youngest, a filly that we chanced last year that unfortunately is still after 5 runs, only rated 85. So we can see that it's actually on family 1X. We've already taken a look at the pedigree in the youngest video. So all I need to do really is put a card in the video for the youngest video, which I will do at this point now. And then people can just sort of right click on it and watch the video after they've watched the race win. If they decide they like the horse. Don't really need to bang on about the pedigree as much as this one. So let's just watch it win at Newmarket, and then we can think about ending the video, I think.
All right, this is the Weatherby's British EBF Maiden Stakes. Race won last year by the top-level performer Epictetus. What will it throw up this time? Alan Howes will
Racing away, 7 furlongs is the journey for the Weatherby's British EBF Maiden Stakes. With the red noseband, Christian George shows prominently on debut. In the light blue and green close-up is Kisa Buthala. Over toward the right-hand side is Emperor Star. In behind the principals and the yellow jacket user Amistoso. More towards the near side, the left-hand side, the green cap there for Manawek also has a handy roll. Right in behind is Matt Nuke with the white cap, and then Arabic Legend. Over toward the far side is Dallas Star. These are then followed through by the Ice Phoenix, and Swift Victory is at the tail of the field. They continue up towards halfway shortly. Christian George now joined to the outside by Kisar Buthala. More towards the near side by Manawek. Right in behind is user Amistoso together with Matt Nuke. Then Dallas Star and Arabic Legend is gone well to this point. Emperor Star has been ridden along towards the right-hand side there as they race now towards the business end. Heading inside the final 2.5 furlongs, and they're wide across the course here. Christian George has been joined by user Amistoso, Kisar Buthala, far side Dallas Star and Emperor Star. More towards the near side, Arabic Legend shaken up now. Manawek is still there in the green cap, although now just losing its pitch as they head down towards the final furlong. Emperor Star beginning to dig in. The far side has found something on the rising ground. Arabic Legend joins in, drifting over toward the centre. Arabic Legend and Emperor Star to battle it out, and this will be a winning debut for Arabic Legend. Arabic Legend will see off Emperor Star. Dallas Star and user Amistoso involved for third, and behind those two, Manawek.
Arabic Legend has made a smart winning debut. He's got a pedigree by Dubawi out of a very good mare from an excellent family.
It does make me laugh, all the controlling commentators there. They just say what I say all the time, which baffles me why people listen to them, because it goes to show that people don't know the ideology that they've got, Freemasonry. Right, so very, very good performance there from Arabic Legend. Unbeaten horse, as we've said. Given a mark of 94 by that winner at Newmarket. This on Andrew Boulding trained horse. And it's one that's not entered until the 16th of September at the moment. It's entered in the Champagne Stakes, a Group 2 race. Which, again, you know, why listed races and Group 3 races are there for a reason. I'm going to end the video there. What I will do at the end of the video is I will put a link up to the 2-year-old videos that we've done this season. I think there's a playlist on them all. I'm not sure if there is, but there will be. And I will create it and put a link to it at the end of this video. If there isn't, I will also give people an opportunity to subscribe if they wish to. So they will be able to subscribe and not make sure they don't miss any more videos. But for now, I'm going to end the video now there. Thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time to watch. 2 nice horses here. I'm sure you'll agree. I know you've all got homework to do now, watching the youngest video that you right-clicked earlier. So I will leave you to go and watch that. Okay, everybody, take care and look after yourselves.